Welcome back. In this video, we are going to talk about how to use the deal system for professional services. Anything to do with IT companies, providing services, sometimes accountants, lawyers, and so on. In the previous video, which was the Deals Module, the general video, we talked about many things about how to work with the deal system, which I recommend you to see. And in this video, we're going to talk specifically about professional services and how they are working with the Deals module. In terms of the deal system, professional services will be probably the easiest industry to work with it because it's relatively customized for their needs. But there are some things that you need to be mindful. Usually when you are setting the stages, and those are the stages, let me just take you to a pipeline so you will see what I'm talking about. Okay, let's create a new pipeline, and that will be professional services. Okay. Now, when I have professional services, usually I will have an opportunity or deal. It's going to be created. In most cases, there will need to be some kind of a meeting taking place, and then the office will need to book a consultation meeting. And then this meeting might be online or on-site. So I can have both of those options. And in those meetings, usually you will select the products and services that you are providing to your prospect. In some cases, the meeting will not take place. So you will need to have no show to the consultation meeting so you can rebook it if this person is not abusing you. In some cases, you will provide a proposal, and after the proposal, you will have negotiations, and so on and so on. I won't get you through the entire process, but I want you just to get the idea of what are the stages. Okay, every business is also different, even if you are in the professional services industry. Now, let's go back to Michael Jordan. Awesome. Okay. So, whenever you are working with professional services, the beginning of the cycle is usually done by the office, and the office is trying to book an appointment for the salesperson. And when the salesperson is engaged, they will usually lead the solution all the way to execution. As an example, if I am selling a Zoho consultation service, I will have the process from meeting the prospect one or more times, providing the proposal, answering questions, negotiations, until the point that this deal is closed. When the deal is closed, it doesn't mean that the deal in Zoho CRM is closed. It just means that it's probably halfway because now you need to deliver. Now, the delivery might be subscription-based. For example, in my company, we have lots of customers. Actually, most customers will be on some kind of a subscription basis. They will buy from us X amount of hours every month, and we are taking care of their business. Our job is to make sure that they are automated, they are perfect, and they can concentrate on their business while we take care of their system and add more and more functionality all the time for years. So this is one way of service. Another one will be one time. A client will say, I just want your follow-up system. I just need help with my employees to be able to follow up with leads. No problem. That will be a deal that will be with delivery of one time. But in any case, you need to have a representation of the deal in the system. So once you have the salesperson with close one, the next stage will be the delivery. The delivery might be Something very simple, such as 1 or 2 meetings, or it might be, like in my case, a full team that is working in the background. So we are using, for example, Zoho projects for those purposes. Whenever the deal is going to close won in the CRM, it will automatically generate a project in Zoho projects, and then team members are going to be assigned to this project automatically and start working on it. So no one is doing it manually. Okay, very important. So you have some kind of an handshake between Zoho CRM and Zoho projects. As the project is progressing in Zoho projects, you will have the team entering timesheets, and those timesheets are going against the billables that we are going to charge the customer, and that goes automatically to Zoho Books, which means I'm closing the cycle of sales, execution, and the billing all automatically without needing multiple people to reconcile those efforts. I'm saving a bunch of money just because of that. So this is also something very important to understand with professional services. Now, some professional services will have long and tedious sales processes. For example, RFPs, or government-related, or municipalities, and so on, or big companies. Those might be from multiple months to multiple years. We have one customer in they're selling big machines to hospitals. They will have the minimum time for a project will be 3 to 5 years. That's the bare minimum. It can go all the way to 10 years because it's depending on grants and many more things. So in those cases, the system needs to accommodate follow-ups. You can't connect with the person today and say, okay, connect me again in 10 years when you're ready to buy. You need to maintain relationship, and it's important that when the relationship is being built, more than one person from the client side will be connected, because there is a chance that the person who is connecting with the client is not going to be with the company anymore in 10 years. And every time that there is a connection with the client to maintain the relationship, notes needs to be added into the system so the next person that is going to review it will know what's going on. Also, in terms of the system itself, you always need to know what is the stage, and the stage might be follow-up, would be in 3 months, which is, let's say, July 1st, 2026. And I talked to the prospect about 1, 2, 3. We are going to talk about other points. There always need to be some kind of a roadmap for the person, and it needs to be documented in the system. The chances of winning a big deal is largely dependent on the connection between the parties. It's not always about price, and it's not always about the product. It's sometimes about the relationship. If there is trust, good things will happen. So document everything in the system. I do have one customer that is a very good salesperson. He will listen to everything between the lines, and he will document it in the notes. So you will see John is going to be in Miami next week for his wife's birthday. And that will be, let's say, June 1st. He will call him and he will say, like a week before, hey, how are you? How is the preparation going for your wife? Oh, you remember it. Of course I remember it. And he's using those personal keynotes, and he knows how to pull this information so he can reuse it for his advantage. And his closing rate are out of the world. So this is a very, very efficient and effective. Another thing that is very common to use will be the Zoho Sign integration. So let's assume that you have now a document that you need to sign. You will go to sign with Zoho Sign. send with Zoho Sign, and you will upload the document and you will send it to the customer for signature. Whenever the signature is taking place, you have also a way to have workflows to push this attachment into the attachment section of Zoho CRM, which means all the documents will be in one place, and you're using a very, very good document signing system such as Zoho Sign, which is approved by governments, and it's super secure, and it's very, very good. And we also have ability to automate processes, to have some templates, and on those templates, the information is going to be populated. As an example, I can click on Create Proposal. The information from the system is going to float in. I'm clicking on Next. Now it's taking the template that I had in place. It will pull information from the account, which is the company, from the contact, which is the person, and the deal details. All that is going to be populated on the template, and it's going to present it to me. I can review it, and if everything is good, I can send it for signature. Now, we can also do it automatically. That click of a button, this template is going to be sent without a human touching it. Okay, you can see here, you have all the details, proposal, the person, prepared by who, you have all the details for the agreement. It can be also multiple pages if you want, a place for a signature, and the deal details. So all that can be done or automatically or semi-automatically, like I have in my case, because in our system, I like to watch the details and make sure that every detail is correct and perfect. Another component will be the money side. In some businesses, we will have a subform, which is something that looks like that. A subform will have the milestones of the deal. So I might have a project with the client, let's say reviewing their 10 legal entities. I will have a milestone for each legal entity, and there will be an invoice for each one of them. And every time that we are finishing one legal entity, they will automatically receive an invoice for payment. And if the account receivables is more than X amount of days, it will send notification to the operations to stop the work. So you see how I'm connecting all those pieces, so the business is fully automated and giving red flags when needed. I can also tell you one more cool thing. There is a way to connect also Zoho Desk, which is a ticketing system, into Zoho CRM. So we had many cases actually of clients that connected with companies to sell them additional services, and those clients were in the process of receiving support from the company, and the support was not that great. And when the company tried to sell more services, they reach someone very angry because right now, your products suck and you try to sell me more. In those cases, I always recommend account managers to always review the tickets, which is also connected automatically using the Zoho Desk integration. I always want them to check the Zoho Desk to see if there are open tickets and call the client and say, I see that you have a bunch of tickets. Everything's okay, you need my help. And in those cases, it's not only that the client sees you as a Superman, they also will be more than happy to give you, because it's reciprocity, to give you something in return, and they will close a nice deal with you. So there are lots of goodies that's coming with all those beautiful integrations and the abilities that I'm just showing you. So overall, those are the product-specific things that I wanted to show you for professional services. If you have any questions, you need our help, obviously, in the description below that you can see links of how to reach us. I will be super happy to connect with you and talk to you. And I will see you in the next video.